All right, everyone, welcome back to the Radiation Kings podcast number. I don't know. I think this is the 5th one. I don't know. We got some more bullshit for you
Sounds good,
today.
I guess.
I'm,
Five's a good number.
And you can find me on Instagram at enclave_hellfire. I'm on YouTube at Hellfire Mike, even though my computer's broken. It'll get fixed soon, and I might make videos again. Alright, everyone, let's introduce yourselves.
Alright, I'm Fallout Lore, Fallout period Lore on Instagram and Twitters. And that's it. And on to the next one.
Howdy ho, everybody. It's Sharon is Karen, and you can find me at Sharon is Karen on Twitter and Instagram.
Ew. Hi, I'm Dominique De Leon. I am on Instagram, Dominique G. De Leon, and you can find me on YouTube and Facebook, Dominique De Leon Cosplay.
Yay!
Nice. Guest stars.
Oh, I'm so
Our
excited.
first guest star, besides she, but she's
First.
basically
Oh
for now.
man, you just dissed she first.
I say everyone here should just be like,
It would be
You guys-
really unfortunate if she could somehow hear this, but I mean, I know she never
Yeah.
listens to our podcast, so
Yeah.
don't worry, she probably won't catch wind of it.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, wait! She's here, everybody! What a surprise! This is
She's
crazy.
reading comic books or something.
alright, so
that. Yeah, Watchmen. Just kidding.
this so she's never gonna say anything. We're gonna make references to what she's doing, and no one's gonna have any idea what's happening.
Yeah.
She's our silent protagonist, left over from the days of the early Fallouts.
Yeah.
She's not with this new generation of ambitious Fallout 4 players.
Fight that Sharon.
What's up?
Might start some drama with that. Not everyone likes that there's a voice protagonist now.
Oh, I know. We've ground some gears on that before. I do
Yeah.
believe. At least,
Lots of years.
maybe at least every episode that we've done. I don't know.
Alright,
Could be all.
so question of the day time.
Yep. How do
Alright. Alright. If the world were ending tomorrow, what 3 things would you want to have or do? I'm gonna add that. What things would you want to do before you die?
Oh, we're dying? There's no
I
chance
didn't think
of
we were dying.
Well,
there's no chance of survival?
If the world is ending,
I guess the world is ending when we
you're
all
going to
die.
die. You're not just gonna like leave.
Huh.
Go into Pandora.
Oh, now I have to think. I had like preset stuff. And then
Well, Mike's going first, so he has to answer.
Okay, well.
Oh, alright.
What are your things or / do?
I would like break into Todd Howard's house.
Nice.
I would make him sign
And-
something.
And just
Well,
have the
I would go to
signature be
Bethesda.
done.
No, if this is happening.
Why wouldn't you just spend a day with
I
Todd
would
Howard?
not
You'd make him
help.
sign something?
Yeah.
and
I'm
play
gonna show this to all my friends who are most likely gonna be dead within the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
It'd be worth it just to meet him. And then I would
Die happy.
drink myself to death.
Drink yourself?
Wow, this is really
Depressing.
breaking and entering and dying from overdosing.
Forcing Todd Howard to sign it at gunpoint.
Dying of
Signing my
drunkenness.
Pit Boy at gunpoint.
That's what it would say on the obituary. It would be died of drunkenness.
Die of
That's
drunkenness.
exactly what it would be. What's your third do / thing?
It's a little random question. I think I would. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know what I'd like to have. That doesn't make sense.
Like, what would you do that would give you that in like intense pleasure in the short run? Because you're only gonna be alive for the nenext 24
Skype
hours.
froze.
What?
Skype froze.
Oh, okay.
See how unorganized we are here?
It's fine
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Well, my internet connection is shit, and then when everyone's on the video chat, it's just even worse.
Beautiful.
So
Alright.
that's what
I would probably go to Bethesda Studios, go in there, break in there, and I'd show them what's what, and I'd take a prototype copy of Fallout 4, play
A
it,
prototype? Is that like Lord of the Rings?
or the real one, whatever, the one where they haven't taken out all the bugs, and then I'd play it to my heart's content until I die, and that's the only thing I'd be doing.
Oh, that's true.
And
The
drinking a
world is
shit ton of
ending
Diet
before
Coke, because I don't care.
Drinking all the Why would it be diet? You might as well drink normal Coke.
Yeah, real Coke, whatever, same thing.
I would
And-
want to die with a perfect balance of caloric intake, so it would have to be to balancing out my stealing Fallout 4 and playing it till death.
Yeah, basically.
That's a
We need
pretty
to
good
balance
one.
your
I like
carbs
that.
and shit.
That's
Like
a
it.
good
That's what
one.
we all want
I
to
was
go.
I was hoping that Mike wasn't going to steal it when he said Todd Howard, but then he just wanted an autograph for no reason.
Well, I take Fallout 4
Lame.
too. I'd make Todd Howard play it with me
I don't think
That's
he has
better.
one.
at gunpoint. Be like, show me like the secrets in this game.
The secrets. Show me the lore secrets before I die.
Since you don't have over 400 hours to play it, you only have 24, so
And
you have
they
to
could, like,
do
you
the
know, I
best
think-
parts
You'll
of
never
it.
know.
Yeah.
You'll have to do the most thorough and yet fulfilling speed run ever.
Speed run.
It'd be
A 24-hour
monumental.
speed run.
I think
24-hour
the biggest
stream.
shame is that you wouldn't be able to tell anybody about that because you'd be
Yeah.
dead.
You'd be like updating the wiki and then everyone dies. So nobody gets to.
Like, I could know the lore, and I was like, you get like incinerated.
Yeah.
That's all. I always find it cool that you're one of the great auspicious wiki sentinels of the
Oh
Fallout
yeah, I'm a
wiki.
wiki sentinel. Yeah.
I look at that shit like daily, basically.
Yeah,
like even when I'm
I-
not playing Fallout, I'm just like, how much damage does a sniper rifle do? Oh, I just wanted to check.
Because this is really important. Because if
This
I
is
don't, I need to
important to
calculate the correct amount of bullets per enemy.
Oh, how does this factor into my criticals?
Oh
Are
my
you
God.
the two shitty Fallout games, Brotherhood of Steel? Tactics isn't bad, but there's like no lore at all.
I've been called
There's
out
like
by
a whole
one
paragraph.
particular
It's like, I know
account who
everything
is,
about this game.
he's very sore about us bashing Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. He's convinced it is an excellent 5 out of 5 game.
Yeah,
He
right.
suggests I should play it for
That
utmost
game's not
energy.
worth existing.
This page is 0 out of 5. Is all I gotta say.
The super
Ooh,
moon's like,
jeez. Shots fired. Can I at least say what I want to bring to my death now?
No, you can't. We're
Okay,
skipping
well, I'm
you.
going to anyway. Alright, I feel like if we're not surviving in the wasteland, you know, like doing a Fallout thing, if it's just world's ending tomorrow, then also I wouldn't really need anything for survival, so I just satisfy stupid petty things. Like I feel like I'd want to go to like a major city, maybe LA or New York, and I would run through the streets nude or at least semi-nude with just a power helmet or a Vault Boy mask, so I could
I love
maintain my anonymity, but at the same time, like I could just go crazy just for the hell of it. Because, you know, I mean, there's no shame, no judgment.
That's one of your petty things you want to fulfill.
Yeah, I mean, why not? If we're gonna, I mean, it's like I would want to know how people would react to that in the first place. So, like,
Probably with screams.
it's one of those crazy Matrix things that you would always be able to do if it were a simulation, but never if it was actually real life because you wouldn't live it down. I mean, some people do that, but
Dude, that's why you play The Sims.
pretty
So you
hard
can
to
live your life through a computer.
I love building an nuclear family and working my shitty 40-hour-a-week job from the safety of my computer seat.
Yes.
with-
That's the
with
only way to
other
live.
people. Oh, now I have to think of so many other things. I feel like I would just go to like Dunkin' Donuts, convenience stores, anywhere, and just like blow all of my like savings,
The
all of my
employees.
money on just like the shittiest food, and just like combined really shitty food in like different combinations, and like it'd be some twisted, just personal what's the thing called on YouTube where they just like wrap everything with bacon? something
Epic
like
Mealtime
this.
or something
Yeah,
like
that one. Epic
Yeah.
Mealtime.
I would just epic mealtime hardcore, but at the same, I would like mix epic mealtime with how to basics. So I'd like
No.
I'd stuff my face with like Snickers bars and donuts and like fried chicken. I'd like smack it against the wall and like scream and
Nice.
run around, dunk it in the toilet, throw it at like my neighbor's car. That'd be great. I mean, because again, it's just these are just shameless, stupid things that would be I could get away with. And then I guess after that, like I'd just play Fallout. Well, you know, I'd probably be like, today's been a great day. I feel really shitty. People are
really
like
shitty.
out there. Angry mobs are out looking for me. So I'll just die playing Fallout.
Nice.
3 or New Vegas, no problems.
pretty calm considering everything's ending. It's like Bethesda was raided and every copy of Fallout 4 was like stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe for my last one, I would go to the Bethesda office and hold them up at gunpoint demanding a Pip-Boy edition, even if they're out of stock. I would
And
hold
then
the
just
entire
start-
office at
Here's this
gunpoint.
hunk of plastic.
I'd just be
that
like
we're
breaking
trying
shit.
to-
They'd be like, "Oh, we haven't made one of those in weeks," and I'd just be like, "Give me a fucking Pip-Boy edition. Give me yours, Todd." I'd make Todd have to give me his Pip-Boy.
Cares enough.
Oh yeah, it's like the Pip-Boy. Oh God.
The
I
Pip-Boy
can't
3
remember.
billion or whatever.
Yeah, god damn, I couldn't remember that. Yeah,
Oh,
and he probably has one of those where it's all shiny and tricked out and everything. That'd be pretty cool.
That's what I would do. What would I say? I'm a man of simple
Just a
pleasures, I
pleasure.
guess.
Someone else just
Do
join
we
us.
have, do we have a
What's
surprise entry?
Oh
What's
god,
up?
forgot. He's here and he's ready.
The balance of the elements is
I'm
broken.
not really ready. I'm driving home right now, but yeah.
Oh, you're driving.
Jesus.
Oh, well, we're podcasting right now.
Dear viewers,
that's
his
cool.
life hangs in the balance of this Skype call.
Oh,
Yeah.
this
We
is
shan't
good.
make him laugh too hard.
or else he'll smash into the car next to him.
Yeah,
Hope you're not driving.
I
Maybe
mean,
you are.
it's 11 o'clock where I'm at, so no one's out on the road.
Oh,
Pretty nice.
Just like crash into a tree.
Fuck you.
Well, would
Well-
you like to introduce yourself, strange newcomer?
Yeah, sure. What's up, guys? I'm Francesco. You can follow me at Followed Archives on Instagram, and yeah, there you go.
all right. I guess you can go after Dominique then with your. I don't know if you want to do a question.
No, I can do it. If I had 24 hours. Well, obviously I'd have to cosplay because that's my favorite thing to do in the world. Probably in my power armor.
Solid.
I would find. I really like cars too, so I'd find like the fastest, most badass car around and just
Oh,
drive the shit out of it.
oh, very nice of you.
Sounds good.
Let's see.
Yours is like the most sane one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All of
I
ours
know, you
involve
guys are
holding
crazy.
people at
Steal,
gunpoint.
jack a car, and drive it as fast as you possibly can. That's the sanity.
That's
just
better than
shocks
breaking
me.
and entering and forcing
Yeah.
to sign
Holding
things that
people
Yeah,
don't.
I'm not holding anyone at
What the
gunpoint.
fuck?
I already. You just want the autograph. I've already got that. So
Oh,
how about
damn.
that? Are
See
you
you
gonna
I
take
don't,
that?
I don't want the autograph. That was Mike's thing.
Rip Mike.
Rip Mike's credibility forever.
There you go. Yeah.
I have
take
more
your
followers
advice.
than you guys.
So
Oh,
was the
shit, I
dressing and
spilled my
cosplay, is
sweet
that
tea.
does that count as one thing? So fast cars and cosplay makes two things.
Oh,
That can be one thing.
It can be, okay. We'll put in parentheses in her
What
cosplay.
else? I don't know. What else is there?
All the Brotherhood of Steel pages on Instagram.
Yeah, just destroy them. Hack all of them.
wow.
Destroy who?
Do that together.
Brotherhood of Steel.
Do you mean the faction that exists in a video game?
Yes. Or just every trace of it. Everywhere.
What does that
Deleted
mean?
History.
Does the U.S. Army count as like the trace of the Brotherhood of Steel? Would you just go around killing?
I don't know if
them?
I can
Yeah.
do that in 24 hours. I'd need some help.
Well, it'd be kind of pointless
Mike's
because the world's
gotcha.
getting destroyed anyway, so.
Okay. Last thing. Let's see.
Give us some steps.
We got some door action going on.
I made it home. I'm alive.
Oh my god.
Glad you didn't crash into a tree.
Oh, thank you.
That means you have just enough time to answer our question for today.
Oh
Congratulations.
boy.
Oh yeah. What's your question?
Sir. Would you like to brief him, Mike?
Alright, if the world was ending, was ending tomorrow, what three things would you do or have, or want to have? And want to have?
What would I
24
want
hours.
to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
if
It's your
you
last
think
24
about
hours of life. What are you doing / obtaining in these last 24 hours?
this. Updating.
Shit.
Shit. There you go, everyone.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's a pretty,
Yeah.
pretty
Um.
common thing to come across, I guess.
Huh.
So
Well.
Anything. Your wildest dreams.
All out.
I'm gonna. Okay, I got it. I'm going to drink
got
as much sweet tea as I can in 24 hours.
There we
Nice.
go. Attaboy.
Gallons and
Um,
gallons.
Oh yeah, per days. I'd probably hit up Chick-fil-A for all 3 meals.
I was just
Naturally.
thinking about going there. As soon as I heard that you got like McDonald's or something, I was like, I should have gotten some Chick-fil-A.
I'd straight up hit Chick-fil-A up.
I like the chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, it's
Don't judge
delicious.
They better have
It's
chicken.
literally crack.
It's
Like
chicken.
it's
Literally.
literally crack. Yes.
They put the secret sauce on.
Oh, dude. Okay. So, side note. So, I'll say my third thing here in a minute. But like, I was at McDonald's, and dude, this dude was straight tripping on some meth in there. I was like, oh shit.
That's not pleasant at all.
Yeah, he was like, he was getting it. He was getting pissed, dude. Like the man tried to like
Getting on
throw
some
him out of the
drugs at
store. I
McDonald's.
was like, oh
Oh
damn.
my God, does this happen often?
I mean, dude,
Meth
I mean,
addicts.
yes,
It is
yes.
like-
I'm in the south. Feller, I'm in the south down here. Of course it
Feller?
happens.
The most southern out of
I
everyone.
find there's two things we can't escape in every podcast. The first one is the voice protagonist. The second
Yep.
one is the South.
Yeah,
Every podcast.
we always have
Damn
to
straight.
mention the.
We have to say something.
Strong
We have to-
South.
No one could escape the South as a whole.
Does
Okay,
that
my
count as your third thing? Methed out old
No.
men.
Just no.
As many as I can fit in one RV. Excuse you.
I didn't cough or sneeze.
Someone
my-
made something.
I
I
do.
moved this thing around.
Oh, I know what I do. Yeah, my third thing, I would. Yeah, I'd totally go skeet shooting.
Okay.
Nice.
You've
Naturally.
topped,
go-
you've topped
go
all of
skeet
ours for probability. Or
I'd
just
be drink-
reasonability.
I'd be drinking my sweet tea, eating my Chick-fil-A, and skeet shooting all of the night. You know what? I'd be using Chick-fil-A sandwiches as my skeet.
It's very pretty
You might
calm.
want to rephrase that, but yeah.
No,
saying,
that's exactly
it's-
how he meant it.
That's exactly how I meant. Hey, there you go. You knew it.
I mean, when you're eating that, no, never mind. Okay, so good
Yeah,
stuff.
that happens.
That sounds like
Anyway.
a pretty nice Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd probably do it right in the middle of Neyland Stadium.
That didn't all of it. That's a fourth thing, brother.
No, but
that's
that's just the location
You're
of where
breaking-
I would do
Big
it all.
surface area.
You're breaking the sacred bounds of the question of the day. You've defiled it.
Shit fire, son.
Fuck.
With the addition of a fourth improbable thing. But see, none of yours involved holding the Bethesda staff at gunpoint or stealing
No.
anything from them.
Yeah, so it's not valid.
Running around naked and just being crazy generally.
Oh, that's nice. I
That's
bet that
what-
was Mike. Was that Mike?
It was me, but good.
Yeah, he was sharing. All
I forget.
right,
That
are we
was-
gonna
that was
move on to
beautiful.
grind the gears?
I'm putting
Grind
my
the
head.
gears.
Take it
Alright,
easy.
yeah, we can do some grind our gears. Time to hear
All right, Mike.
grinds your
What grinds your gears?
gears. Anyone
What
wants to
makes
go?
you angry?
I can
You're
go
going first. It's
Um,
all you, buddy.
the Brotherhood of Steel page is on Instagram.
Oh,
Ah.
Not because the Brotherhood of Steel, but for some reason it seems every Brotherhood of Steel page on Instagram was like 12 and a total dick.
damn.
True.
Shots fired to all the Brotherhood of Steel pages.
Besides like one
It's
page.
war now.
The
I
rest of
have like an actual one that bothers me, and I'm probably gonna get some hate for it.
Oh,
But
Do it.
here we
We're
go.
all about
oh
controversy.
no!
Okay. So when I was at E3, I got to meet Todd Howard briefly. He looked really hungover and didn't want to talk to anybody
Yeah, he
because
did.
he was obviously partying hard. It was like the third last day of E3.
He looked like he was about
And-
to drop the hottest game of 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
and-
did.
But I also got approached by the designer that designed the Enclave Power Armor. And he also designed the garage scene for Fallout 4. I think, this is just my personal opinion, nothing against Todd Howard, obviously, he's amazing, but I don't think that the artists and all the other, they're all a huge part of the team, but everyone just goes, oh, it's Todd Howard, oh, it's Todd Howard, but I don't think that the artists get enough credit for what they do.
I don't even know any of their names, so I think you're definitely
Yeah,
right.
see?
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
there's such an
literally none of them.
there's such an important part
Game
of the
like
whole
this
thing. That's the
album.
reason why Fallout is so recognizable, is you recognize all the characters, you know?
And as far as like the actual artistic point for Fallout and how I could speak on that is, I took a course. It was the second semester, freshman year of college. I took a course called Art Philosophy or Art
Wasn't
and
that
Philosophy.
it,
I
yeah.
forget exactly what it was. I posted this a while ago. But in the reading I had to do for homework one night, we got to the point where we discussed a lot of like modern mediums as like actual like platforms for art or art forms. So of course we touched on like hip hop, modern music, just how like sort of plays evolved into movies and whatnot, and then animated cartoons, stuff like that, all those different mediums of art. And we got to video games, and one of the video games, believe it or not, explicitly mentioned for its like immersive atmosphere and artistic value was Fallout 3.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't think I have the book here with me, but I think it might be at my other house, not my
Other house. Oh, you have several houses?
Well, I have an apartment that I'm scraping by the rent for, and then I have a house where my parents
My
are. So
boy.
it's most likely at that one.
I
But you know
feel
what?
you.
If I can find it, I will read it to one of you. So yeah, I guess let's say it's pretty gear grinding material.
Yeah.
The art is
Like you said, like no one. If I doubt any one of you guys can name an artist that worked on the Fallout series, correct? That just bothers me. That bothers me so much.
They're not
Like,
put out there.
I was-
They're not exposed.
I was also. I go to a lot of conventions, and one of the other ones we went to was Big Wow in San Jose, and I made my boyfriend Zach an NCR costume, and we were approached by somebody randomly. I mean, you're obviously when you're in costume, people come up to you all the time and be, "Oh, you're cool. Can I take your picture?"
It's terrifying sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's terrifying.
You're like, are they gonna try to grab me?
yeah. This guy came up and said, "Oh, your costume's really cool. I designed that."
Damn.
Like, what? That's cool. Like, I don't know if I believe you.
I designed it better. I'm wearing it, aren't I?
Yeah. But, like, he gave us a business card, and I looked it up later, and his name's Wesley Burt, and he was a concept artist for Fallout New Vegas, and nobody knows that. It's just, it bothers me. And that's what we're talking about, the things that
I
bother
remember
us.
one
That
like
really
Fallout 3
bothers me.
artist.
Guys, I found the
Yeah.
book.
They're not exposed like Todd Howard is, because he's like the face and the advertising kind of
Yeah,
guy.
he's the face of Fallout. That's what he is.
Sometimes.
It's like
Fallout.
John Madden in football. Like, John Madden isn't every football announcer.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong about that one. He is every football announcer.
John Madden.
There's no one else.
Oh, this book is terribly water damaged. Oh, joy.
Did you have to return it or pay for it?
No, I bought it. I just bought a used version because I was
Shit, man.
cheap like that.
Let's be honest. My first semester's college textbooks were real good firewood. That's all I got.
Yeah, I mean,
Firewood.
this is great. I literally, which is amazing. Someone's actually, I made an agreement. My one friend, he's like, "Oh, I know some people. They're doing like a report on college students and like textbook prices." So she had her like contact me via phone. And she's like, "Oh, like when your school starts up, we're gonna be shadowing students in Rutgers." So I think in total I had to pay like maybe $300 my entire freshman year on textbooks, which is bad.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, yeah, Ezra. I don't understand how people spend so much. Like, I think
Neither
over
do
the
I.
course of me being in college, I've spent maybe 800
Like total.
on textbooks. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what I
understand
was
like
saying, thinking too.
how the hell they're like, oh, I spent $3,000 last year, my freshman year. I'm like, what?
The actual average for the country is $1,200
Jesus
per year.
Christ.
That's
for just
nuts.
one
Yeah,
year.
no, that's freaking crazy.
I'm like, is
Heck
this
no.
just 100% engineering students? Like,
No,
are all colleges now just filled with like 80%
I think-
like engineering?
I think the most expensive textbook I ever bought was a journalism and electronic media writing lab book that was like $120. So literally, that's like an eighth of the entire like money that I've put into books over the course of my schooling. So I don't know about that. That just seems overkill to me.
Beautiful. I think I got something that grinds my gears that sort of goes in line with Dominique was touching upon with all of the actual art developers. But I feel like just within our humble little Instagram community, we got so many fantastic artists who, and I've noticed not really a lot of followers, and it kind of pains me. It pains me that everyone just wants the memes. I've experienced that. I feel like everyone
Memes.
has.
Meme team.
Like,
Well, Sharon, as a constant artist and memer,
battle.
I'm sure you feel the best of both worlds
It's a
and the worst.
philosophical battle of epic proportions. It's been raging since the dawn of time. Meme or art. I feel like it's one person could repost almost die of drowning, drink water to regain health, and just like instantly 300 likes. And someone could be like, oh, I finally finished my month-long project of drawing the Vault Dweller and dog meat. It gets like 60 likes, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have something to say about that. Well, at least with my cosplay, I mean, it's really just a different medium of art. It's like
Right.
3D art. If for anybody that's watching this, like, I totally agree with you. There are so many amazing artists that just don't get the recognition. And what I did with my pages when I first started doing this was whenever I'd finish a costume, make sure you take good pictures. Make sure you take good pictures of your art. And then, even though it's a long shot, try to send them to accounts that have a whole bunch of followers or a whole bunch of likes or whatever, whether it be on Instagram or Facebook, and send it to them. I mean, the chances are slim, but that's what I did with my Borderlands and with my Fallout. And I had my Borderlands and my Fallout cosplays shared on the Facebook pages and the Instagram pages.
Yeah, like I did earlier today, whenever I find someone, and I think this may have been his first Fallout piece of, like, artwork, but sometimes I'll just look through, like, the Fallout tags, see if there are any new users or anything, or just cool stuff. I found that Ranger drawing, and I was like, damn, this is really good. But I asked him first, I was like, would you mind terribly if I put this? And he said, sure, man, that'd be awesome. People get really offended
sometimes, so it's always good to ask.
Yeah. As I know you are an artist, and I guess I could call myself an artist. I'm pretty protective of what I make. When I saw someone repost my art and like not credit me, I like got right on their ass. I even do that with like the memes that I make sometimes, because sometimes I'll be working on one for like 20 minutes, like erasing the very fine lines with my shitty secondhand eraser free app on my phone.
Editing app.
I'll be like getting right down on the screen, and like Sharon's face will be right there, and I'll be like, oh, steady, just like using the edge of my fingernail, and then I'll just erase his entire face and have to start over again and just be like, oh,
that's pretty rough.
That stuff takes a long time.
You see what I have to suffer through, everyone? This is what happens when you take the meme-making road. It's a dark road.
It's a hard road.
It's harsh. It really is. It's unforgiving.
A lot.
That it is.
But what grinds my gears is that my school starts back on Monday, so yeah, that'll be fun.
Same.
Yeah, but when this comes out, I'll already be in schools, but it'll be last Monday by the time this thing comes out, so yeah. But yeah, so that's really going to piss me off because I'm starting back again. Oh, God.
Oh, the grindage is real.
All 4 comes out.
Yeah, basically.
Like, where's Mike been? He's been gone for the whole month. Is he okay?
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's all the gears that can be grinded, correct?
Real quick, would you guys like to hear the excerpt from my textbook, which I have in my hand?
Yes.
Yes, I would love to.
Yes.
All right, so I'll start off. The moves and objectives in many recent video games are not mere formal possibilities with little representational significance, as they might be in a game like chess or checkers, but stories of survival depicted through aesthetically engaging fictional worlds. For example, the rules and objectives in the post-apocalyptic role-playing shooter of Fallout 3 are defined by the fictional abilities of the player character and their fictional goals, which are very real to all of us. And the game is about surviving and advancing in the game world of the Capital Wasteland, in italics. To do this, the player must battle the adversaries they find in that world, scrounge for resources, and interact with the game world inhabitants through conversation and other, quote, often more violent means. Because of the genuine artistry of the game, many of the game world encounters have an extraordinary sense of atmosphere and style. Emerging from their Fallout shelter at the beginning of that game, the player is struck by the glaring bleakness of the post-apocalyptic world. Or deep in the wasteland, close to nightfall, the player encounters the Dunwich building, pretty specific location just for some reason, and the tale of horror within. Gamers and game critics also describe gameplay in aesthetic terms and evaluate it in ways strikingly similar to the evaluative practices of traditional art audiences. The best evidence for this is in the reviews and critical pieces to be found in the growing game literature. So there you go.
Game literature.
Kudos to the artists. They basically make Fallout what it is.
That was awesome.
Beautiful. Love it.
I read that in class, and I actually had to contain myself. There's only granted there's only 10 people in the class, and I really only had engaging conversations with maybe 2 of them that sat close to me. So I'm just reading and I'm just like, woo!
Squealing like a small child.
Maybe not that loudly, but I definitely made an audible noise. I had to look around to make sure no one saw it. But
I
yeah,
wonder if
We actually had an intelligent
for
conversation
Fallout
today.
built, like the ones
That's
for
surprising.
Fallout do. They're like, look at our little clay figures. They have these blue things that are really small. It looks like a human.
what is this? Little clay figures?
Like the freaking in Fallout 1 and 2, their people look like clay. They're like all smooth.
Yeah.
And then in Fallout 3 in New Vegas, you evolve into slowly more zoomed up on clay.
Yeah.
Slowly got more pixels.
Yeah. Nice.
Any more gears not ground?
No, I think all of our gears are grounded. Grinded.
Pretty well done.
Just completely just blunt, tractionless gears now. That's what we want.
Now.
Questions, comments, and concerns. Who's gonna go first? Who wants to read them out? I think Mike, and I got a couple.
I got nothing.
All right,
First.
Mike, you can go first if you want to.
All right, I'll go first. That'll be fine. Let me get my posts. I wasn't ready for this.
Come on, Mike.
All right, good question right here. I think this is actually
All
a cool question. Rockabilly Raccoon asks, do you think there will be a pre-war part where you fight in the resource war? Because you know the sole survivor is like
He's
a veteran.
soldier. Or
I
a
don't
member
think
of the
so.
military beforehand, right?
So maybe they could have him fighting like in Anchorage or fighting in China or something.
Is that confirmed, though?
No.
No, but you can kind of assume if he's going to like making a speech at like the veterans
Oh,
community.
right. Yeah, of course.
I don't think we're gonna be
He's
able to see.
actually a
anything.
comedian.
I don't think we're gonna see anything like actual in war, but maybe like flashbacks or something to it. I'm not exactly sure.
Anchorage stuff on there.
I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be able to play in the war, like where we're actually in the war, because I don't know. That just doesn't seem like something they would really do. I think they're gonna focus more on the post nukes. So yeah, that's just my
I think maybe for a tutorial thing that'd be fun.
I think that they may, since they showed us, like it was such a integral part of the release trailer, the actual flashbacks to pre-war parts. Since it was all done in-game, that means that there definitely must be some flashback segments to pre-war. So I think we can say that beyond a shadow of a doubt, there's going to be some pre-war parts if that was actual in-game footage, and they didn't just do that for the trailer so it'd look all nice and pretty and dramatic. So I think like there may, instead of just having one thing like Tranquility Lane or like that, or it could potentially just be like you're exiting Vault 101, like you just be in the pre-war part for the tutorial. But I feel like there might be a couple parts in the game where we actually get to go back to some pivotal point pre-war.
But like his life, get some backstory.
His baby.
babes.
I think it'd be
Good
fun
question.
in the war though. I think that'd be fun.
Who asked that question now?
Rockabilly Raccoon.
Oh, can we mention how awesome a name that is, though? Rockadilly Raccoon. Like, come on,
I love
that's a
that.
pretty good name.
Reminds me of like Rockabilly. Anybody else got any just
Well,
like
alright,
notes?
Yes, he has two questions here.
Oh, yes, too. Never mind. I'll
Next
let you go.
question is directed towards Dominique.
Mm.
And it
Yes.
says, what is your next cosplay?
Oh, okay. I actually have a
Spoilers.
few.
Tactics.
Yes, actually, I want to do that. I want to do the Midwest Brotherhood.
Oh,
Nice.
That'd be cool.
let's get Mike
But actually,
excited.
the next one that I've been meaning to do for a while, Zach and I want to do like Dead Space themed
Oh,
cosplays.
Uh-huh.
So he wants to do an engineering suit from the first one, and then I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I
The
want to do
Rangers?
Nicole,
wow.
like with her creepy glowing eyes, and
If you guys
we'll
haven't played
see. And then
it,
we're
Concert.
also wanting to do Dark Souls stuff. He wants to do like Orenstein, the Dragon Slayer. So we'll see how that goes. It might be pretty hard and crazy,
Is
but
that the dude with like the lion helmet and the epic
Yeah.
golden armor? Oh, that would be amazing.
so we'll see. Wish me luck on that one. But I'm still working right now for Wasteland Weekend. I have to redo a whole bunch of costumes because they're made with hot glue, and if you go into like any hot temperature, it'll just melt. So yeah, I have to remake it. I have to remake the NCR. I have to remake my
wow.
Psycho. I have to remake my Craig. So,
For a second, I thought you were going to say something like along the lines of, and if you look in Cosplayer's Handbook, Section 4E, you're not allowed to use hot glue. That's actually cheating, and you will be disqualified.
Cheating.
but then
It's not
whenever
thrifty
Fallout
enough.
4 comes out, I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to do some stuff from that, whether it be weapons or complete costumes. So
I would
Laser
love to
musket.
see someone do some
Laser
Empire
musket,
armor
yes.
from Diamond City.
I made the laser musket. It's freaking huge. I don't want
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
well,
it is.
Pretty good.
It's worth it.
No,
It is
Beautiful.
I know that you definitely
So
would
excited.
plan on it being worth it, Chad.
it's gonna be, and especially since there's so much customization in the new game,
Yeah,
like,
it's-
there's gonna be unlimited possibilities on all the different props I can make. So
Like, you
pretty
could
exciting.
accidentally just like fuck up something on like a laser
Yeah.
rifle or plasma rifle, be like, oh well, look, it looks. I was actually trying to do this
Yeah.
before you even know that you
Yeah.
screwed up on it.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always way too ambitious for my own good, so I always have a whole bunch of projects I'm working on. So
I'm waiting until you make power armor that opens up like it did in the trailer.
Oh God.
And actually, like, actually lets you
step
turns
into
out.
it.
jet boots.
Yeah, like
I've been meaning to do a YouTube video on like how long it takes to put on the power armor. It's pretty
It
ridiculous.
must be a process.
So yeah, I definitely need help from other people to put it on.
Nice.
Most of it I can do myself, but the actual torso, it
Wait,
would not happen.
speaking of making costumes, I was just curious. I mean, I know this is just kind of a random question, but everybody know what they want to be for Halloween? Anybody got any ideas?
Oh God. I haven't thought about Halloween yet. Are you kidding me? It's August.
well, I'm going to Kamikaze for Halloween, so
I want to go so bad, so hopefully
You
I'll get to
come.
meet you. I want to go. It's far away though.
Kamikaze.
I can tower above everyone.
Any other questions?
Again.
Francesco, are you still there? Are you still with us, bud?
What's up?
Oh, yo.
He's munching or something.
I'm
He's
not
Chick-fil-A.
munching.
Oh, never mind. All right. So, do you have any other questions, Mike? If no, then I got some.
All right, this is an Enclave themed question. West Coast,
Ew.
or East Coast? West Coast, easily.
What?
West Coast,
gross.
East Coast,
Yep.
Enclave. Like, which
Yeah.
one is better?
Yeah.
Neither. They both vomit.
This is the best
That's all I
for
gotta
that, too. We're just like, neither.
West Coast is better.
Oh man.
All right. So Fallout_Madness asks if you could choose to be one NPC from any game, who would it be, and what game it's from?
I got
Mike.
one.
You go. You got this.
I would want to be Liberty Prime from Fallout 3.
Liberty Prime. Nice.
No.
I mean, I would be dead, but not really dead. I'm just kind of a head that can spout anti-communist things, but, you know.
Nice. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
The
All
most
right,
ever.
Sharon, I think you said you got one.
I do, but aren't you the second one to go, Jeff?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, I
you
guess
can
I'll go anyway, because
Yeah,
it's pretty
Sure.
entertaining. I would want to be, and this is a real character, you can check those game files. I would want to be Testicles, the Debug Centurion,
That's Tyrion, yeah.
Oh my God.
because he's invincible, and he's funny. He's an old dude with an eye patch and Centurion armor, and I'm pretty sure he does the voiceovers in the cutscenes,
Yeah,
or something like that.
Because like the whole screens, you just stand in front of a wall that changes slides, and he's behind you and he talks to you.
Nice.
That's great. Yeah, but Testicles, the Debug Centurion, you can sign me up right now.
Yeah. I'd probably want to be Harold from
That sounds awful.
the original.
That's
Yeah, it does sound terrible, but at least I get to be growing in a tree, so that's a good thing, and I get to have a
That's
religion
a
after
good
me.
thing.
I
You
get to have a
go to
religion,
Marsupial
and I
military
worship.
base and get like dumped into a pile of green goo.
Yeah,
I get to be
but-
rooted in one place forever in agony, begging passersby to end my life. That
exactly.
sounds wonderful.
That's what I want to do
Well,
for the rest of my
like
life.
your friend growing out of your head.
Yeah, well, I mean, plus I get people like bring me food and stuff, so it's all worth it in the end, right?
You would have your own
You
cult.
have rats and stuff munching on your organs underground, so.
Oh,
Mirelets,
Nice.
too.
When you
that's
get firewood, it's like cut off his limbs.
yeah. My religious followers would protect me, hopefully.
And not listen to a word you
Your
say.
tree
just
follower.
blindly follow you.
So yeah, I would live in agony for the rest of my life. Who wants to go next?
I want to be Frank from Fallout 2.
Oh,
Just because of his giant arm things.
His like
Giant arm
his, like,
things?
credits,
Giant
like,
arm thing.
What are those called in like Japanese stuff, like tofans or something like that?
I don't know.
Some-
I just
I'm
call him
not
credit.
well versed in
He's
Japanese.
just cool.
He gets split in half.
Francesco?
He gets split.
I'm gonna. You know what? No, Marcus. I'm going Marcus.
Oh,
Oh,
cheeky.
And I'm
like
gonna go New Vegas Marcus. I've lived in
Oh,
Jacobstown. I'd
Vegas.
chill up there.
he is pretty chill. He's like the
Chill up there.
leader of the mutants.
Seems
By the
like
way,
a good
She, that
place
is
to
that is a beautiful stencil you're working on there.
Yeah, love it.
She's working
Cool.
on a stencil, everyone.
All right, so
I'm
that's a
surprised
good
no
one.
one.
And then I got another question. This is kind of another like Fallout kind of thing question, or not Fallout, like Instagram page kind of thing. And Fallout, I don't know if we want to answer this or not, but I'm just gonna read it anyway. Fallout_specialist asks, "How did you get your account so big?" And I'm just assuming that means like, how did you like
Oh, okay.
get
Yeah.
sort of famous or whatever? But what I would say is that you need to find a niche thing that not many other people are doing, and do that, and then there'll be a lot of people who
Yeah.
comes to you.
It just,
Like for me, I was this idiot who posts the ginormous text posts about lore, and some people like that, and there wasn't really any other people doing that. So I was like, okay, I like the lore, and there's not really much thing going on. So I would just have to be fortunate enough to be able to fill those shoes, I guess. So yeah.
Fill them, you did.
no.
Yeah. I mean, I know we've touched on this before too, and I
You
mean,
did.
what you said, that really is. I mean, that's all it really is. I mean, it boils down to the content.
And don't be a dick bag.
Yep.
Yeah,
Don't be-
definitely don't be.
Like someone
yeah.
was mean to me.
Here are
online.
my 3 tips. Here are Sharon's foolproof 3 tips. Tip number 1. If you're a 12-year-old or anywhere younger or anywhere in that sort of pubescent age, if you are, that's fine and good. Just don't act like one. So that's number 3. Just pretend you're not. Pretend you're an older
Don't
person.
act like one.
Number 2, respect other accounts. Don't
Yeah.
be a dickbag, like we mentioned, and go and start shit, because nobody likes drama, especially not if you're a fandom page, because nobody wants to see that shit. Nobody wants to see it.
Mhm.
That's number 2. And number 3, make some famous friends. I can always help.
Yeah.
You know?
Make some famous
Yeah.
friends.
Okay.
Be nice.
Join
Be
the
nice to all your
follow
big
universe
accounts.
and-
Come join, send fan art and questions regularly to the Radiation Kings podcast.
Then you'll
And
get
we will
famous.
guarantee you riches and fame beyond
then
your
no honor.
wildest dreams.
Don't badger the shit out of other pages.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't-
That's a huge one.
Don't ask to be on their podcast
Ooh.
every 24 hours. God's sakes.
DMs, that DM spamming. That's
Yeah. I don't mind about the DMs like when it's actual stuff, but if it's just
Yeah,
like some
yeah.
random photo that
yeah.
doesn't have anything to do with anything, stop sending me that shit for God's sakes.
And don't ask a page named Enclave Hellfire if it's not Enclave or the Brother to Steal.
Oh my god, Mike, don't get me started. Do not get me on that again.
Oh God,
I'm not
that's
doing
so
this.
funny.
See,
Well,
with
like,
our page
Jesus,
being a
Legion.
follower, it's so great
Good luck,
because people just
Legion.
tag you in pictures of yourself, or they send you videos of people like shooting your face off. So
Yeah, that's the best
I love
part.
those sometimes.
Oh, when there's a
Also,
joke, anti-Enclave joke, don't tag me like 400 times. I've been tagged by someone beforehand.
yeah, don't do
I
that,
got a
and don't.
picture of my son a bunny the other day. That was nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
They're
Thank you,
committed. But
I'm
also, don't like, I don't know. Some pages do shout outs, others don't. A lot don't. But don't, and just like don't just keep
Shout out
asking for
spam.
the. Yeah, don't do that, or else the people
That is a
you're
way
asking
to
are just gonna
aggravate
hate
people.
Yeah.
Just
I think
wait
also,
there.
Also, just
A little bit to
being a
ask
nice
for
person. Just being a nice person, respond to your followers because they're interested in what you're doing, you know?
be genuine.
So, yeah,
Be
just be a
yourself,
nice
guys.
person. Like, people are always surprised, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you actually messaged me back. Well, I'm a person just like you are, so
Well, it's got like the celebrity status.
Fallout
Although if you
IG.
are a dick, don't be yourself.
Don't be yourself.
someone
Yeah,
else.
that's what I was gonna say.
Fallout Psycho. Try to change your personality.
Do your best. Okay. Well, that's here. We've got number 3 for our list of things that we mention every episode.
Fallout Psycho. We
It's
love
funny
him on the podcast.
when we get our questions. That's when the real gear grinding comes out. It's like
Yeah.
we literally have stated like 5 or 6 things that piss us off. Like here's another thing I can add that I'm sure everyone's just going to agree with me like completely is if you're a new page and you're starting out and you really decide that you're super into this one big page that has a lot of followers and has been around for a long time and has a decent amount of posts, I would advise against going through their page and scrolling all the way down and liking everything from their very first post because that shit can get hell annoying if you see it in your notifications all day
That's why
long.
you turn off your
Do that all the time.
notifications.
It's like, oh, he has 1,400 posts. I'm gonna
That's
like
the best
all of
way to get ignored, kids.
Get ignored.
Or blocked. I've never, but, don't do that. Very good question. Thank you, Fallout Specialist.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. That. Let's see. Then I got another one. This is kind of. So there was like.
I'm sorry. She was showing something.
So all _4_ Fallout said want us to talk about the weapons condition system because it seems like it might be gone, and also akimbo weapons. So basically, just about the new weapons kind of system that we're going with in Fallout 4 for at least what we've seen. And there was like speculation that the condition is gone, like there's no condition. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Yeah, like it doesn't break or something. That's what a lot of people was
kind of like
worried about.
Like what Oblivion transitioned into Skyrim kind of stuff. I don't know.
I really hope. No, I don't. I really hope that there is weapon condition and it does break because that's like part of the whole thing. It doesn't make sense otherwise. So there better be weapon condition, or else I'm gonna be real pissed off, and they don't want to do that. So,
I feel like they'd have no reason
because they wanted it.
They'd have no reason to like take anything. Like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas were so well received, and you could obviously see like the definite improvements in kind of like the system from Fallout New Vegas or from Fallout 3 to Fallout New Vegas. The one thing is like they didn't have the exact same craft of weapons. There were still some craftable weapons, mostly just explosives. But other than that, there's not really many things at all that they take away. There's just things they improve on. So I don't think we're going to see things necessarily like disappear from New Vegas.
I hope not.
And the weapon condition, that was a big part of like the whole post-apocalyptic feel. Like if you're going to have armor, you're going to have weapons, they have a condition, they degrade. So I don't think that they'll disappear.
What about akimbo weapons? I'm not sure.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless it was like pistols, maybe, but I don't think they're gonna go all out with like akimbo assault rifles and just.
That's more like Halo and Call of Duty.
At this point, from what all we've seen, they haven't really flaunted. Other than the Vertibird, they haven't like. I'm sure if they had a huge like game mechanics difference, like I mean, akimbo isn't that much, but if they had something like even a motorcycle or like a car, we would have seen it by now. I think the same goes for akimbo.
They would have thrown in some like gunned down Super Mutant action with like 2 plasma rifles.
Yeah, that would be hard.
There are mods for that though, so you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Derpy though, because you have 2 right hands.
Yeah, that would be a little difficult.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it would be funny like if weapons actually ejected shells in your face or something like that if you're just dual wielding.
Yeah, that would be a little painful.
But you know what? Energy weapons,
distracting.
another benefit. You think about it.
Yeah.
Who was that question from?
Oh, that was from all_4_ Fallout. So yeah.
Beautiful.
Thanks, buddy.
I have my the time running on my watch, and since I know we've got a heaping helping of fan art this time, I think we might as well just move it along. Save some.
Yeah, I think we should cut it in half maybe, because we got a couple. Like do the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe, and then save, or do all the things from Dominique maybe, and then maybe do the rest of it next week.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well,
this is her special episode.
It's a Dominique podcast.
We'll do Dominique's, and then we'll pick 2 others.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll do
Mike, I'll leave it up to you picking the other 2, so we don't have to be like, oh, this one, oh no, actually this one, and then give away what they are.
All right.
I'll make sure.
All right, so who's gonna introduce the first one we got going on here?
Dominique, why don't you do it yourself?
Yeah, how about you do that one?
Introduce your own.
All right. Let's see. The first picture I sent you guys was the NCR that I made for my boyfriend Zach. He has an Instagram account, Zach_the_fish.
Nice.
I like it.
There you go.
Fish.
His name's Zach Fish, so that's his last name.
Oh,
It works though. It's cute. So pretty much that was actually my first EVA foam build. Everything in that picture is EVA foam. The gun is new. We've just started making EVA foam weapons. It actually works really well if you have the right tools. The helmet we didn't make, but the actual face mask we made, and that's built off of a paintball helmet. So for my first build,
cool.
I didn't want to really build anything from scratch because that was really an intimidating thought.
Right.
So we built it off of a face paintball mask. It already kind of had the same look to it, and it already had the lenses in it that we just bought red lenses. So that was pretty easy. Let's see what else. The duster. A lot of people ask me like, "Oh, could you make me a duster? Where did you get your duster?" You know, because they're really expensive. If you go online and try to find them, actual real leather dusters are like $200-$300 or more.
Oh my goodness. I've searched
yeah,
for trench coats before, and they're just like, it's impossible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
If
pretty
you're gonna
easy.
leather, it's like,
And
I
then,
don't real leather.
and then, yeah, first of all, it's going to be really hot, and then you're spending $200-$300 to destroy
Right.
something. You know, you're going to weather the crap out of it.
I don't think it would really look right either. When you think about it, it's like, I mean, there would be probably a sheen to most like leather dusters you find.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
think about how it actually looks in the game, it's much more of kind of like a dull fabric look. So.
Yeah. So, the duster that is in the picture there, that one we found at a thrift store for $15.
Nice.
That's
So
smart
we were
shopper.
really, really lucky. So
Yeah.
if you're looking to find a duster, I mean,
Thrift stores, baby.
don't try to find a leather one because it's gonna be really expensive, and I don't think you're, like you said, you're gonna be disappointed with the way it looks.
Go to like garage sales and like.
Yeah.
Go to
So I
random
would
sales.
suggest flea markets.
Do you have any dusters?
Thrift stores. What's that?
You gotta go up to the garage sale. So do you have any dusters?
They're
Hey,
like,
get it.
you planning on shooting up any schools, sir?
Oh God.
That's fucked
but-
up,
Dark
dude.
humor. Too
It was
far?
actually
No.
like a
Yeah.
tan color. It was a tan color when we first got it, so we dyed it dark brown just with, normal fabric dye. Then I painted all the emblems on, the bear with the star and then the numbers on the other side. And then just weathered the crap out of it, like cut it up with scissors and threw it in the dirt, sandpaper on the elbows. When I do all my weathering on stuff, I really try to think about where it would naturally be weathered. So like knees, elbows, the edges of things, like the edges of that duster. You can't see it in the picture, but it's super, super tattered on the ends. So yeah, that's that. I do everything super low budget. I don't have a really big budget to do with
It's the
this,
best way
even
to
though
do it, honestly.
it looks good at the end, but I don't have a very big budget to do this kind of stuff. It's all done at home. I don't have any super expensive power tools. I have a skill saw that we got as a gift from a garage sale type thing. But that's really the only power tool we have. So anyone can do this. It's just a lot of
Be
practice.
creative.
Yeah, you just have to think outside the box. And I think I was talking to you about it, Mike. Whoever came up with this is just the smartest person in the world. Who would think to use foam floor mats to make firm?
Someone walked into a yoga day, store one day. It's like, my God, I can't.
Okay, we'll move on. My plasma rifle.
Woo!
I love my plasma rifle. That's my baby. So it's really just it's an elaborate Nerf mod. It's
Nice.
it's just a Nerf gun that has some PVC and just a cool paint job. I didn't really do a lot to it. It's got some LEDs in it. I don't know how to do wiring, but Zach knows how to do wiring, so
I
that's
made that.
my plasma rifle. I have a video on YouTube that explains a little bit more about that, so
I should
Check
watch
that
that.
Are we gonna put the link in the description, possibly?
We definitely
do that.
shall.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
As long as
Um,
I obtain the link, I will make sure it ends.
I'll
You
get
obtain
you
it.
that.
Description.
I will get you that link.
Okay, yeah.
So this next one, I like to call it my Deathclaw Exterminator outfit. It's
Oh, I
Talon
didn't
Company.
see that. That's
It's
so cool.
Talon. It's Talon Company with the Deathclaw gauntlet, and I made a Deathclaw head to go with it. So it's my Deathclaw Exterminator.
It's mounted on my wall.
And I love my
Mounted.
mohawk. I miss my mohawk.
It's incredibly badass.
Yeah, that's pretty long. That's real long hair. I'm sure that
Yeah.
took a
Oh, yeah, the
lot
mohawk
of.
too.
Yeah, you use like a whole can of
Speed
hairspray
Yeah.
or gel or something.
Reminds me
So
of
that-
that one RoboCop.
That one was my second Fallout cosplay, and it took a lot of trial and error. So the head and the claw are more or less, they're just paper mache. The head is cardboard, napkins, glue, tin foil. So it's all like hand stuff you can get at your house. It's all household stuff. And it just, a lot of time and effort goes into them, and that's how I get them to look the way they do. It's my passion. It's what I like to do. The gauntlet is pretty much the same thing. The texture of the skin is napkins. That's how I get it to look like that.
Really? That's
Yeah,
so
it's all
cool.
napkins. And I built that one off of a gardening glove, so it fit on my hand.
You need to make like in progress videos of this.
I
'cause
know.
it's
I know. I'm really bad about
That'd be
that.
great
Like,
stuff for a YouTube channel thing.
yeah.
Eat
When,
that
whenever
stuff
whenever I'm doing these things, like when you're in the middle of it, I always think like, God, this looks like shit. But then it always turns out good. So.
Yeah.
I've decided I might do just to spice up our channel a little bit once I get all my equipment together and
Oh.
hopefully start dishing out some stuff maybe like September, October time. I thought maybe I'd do some little like cheapy Fallout drawing tutorials. Like I'd just do
Yeah.
like how to draw a Vault Boy and step by step and just like get really close to a mic and like have that breathy voice and just be like, well, first you're going to draw half of an oval.
Sound
You're
like
gonna
NPR.
You're gonna draw a
Awesome.
smaller oval inside of that larger oval.
I love
Draw
that.
two.
I will
Like
be
how you-
part of this. I will do this.
I'm doing that. I got a bunch of ideas for the future of.
I wanna
channel
do, like,
stuff.
Time lapse of building things on my workbench.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be really cool.
You can also see me getting my hands cut by a hated X-Acto knife because that happened.
I've kind of a funny cosplay story since we're on the topic of it. I remember first time I ever dedicatedly did a cosplay, which is really my only cosplay so far. Like I've made Halloween outfits before. This is making a Halloween outfit, so it's not really cosplay, unless it's like a character explicitly from something. But I did. I'm gonna say this was the very beginning of my senior year in high school. Had just gotten a car and everything. My one friend and I were going to the NYC Comic-Con, and he wasn't going as anything, but I knew that I wanted to be Al Chestbreach. So, yeah, this is when I first... My grandma helped me a lot, but
Thanks, Grandma.
grandma's really good at sewing and shit, which I can't do. I'm going to start learning, just for when I start hopefully making like more cosplay stuff in the future. I have one idea. I may say it in a later podcast, but I don't want to spoil it right now until maybe I like, actually get some work on it. But I think it's a good idea. So I made my Al Chestbreach thing, but I ordered two like long, I'm gonna say like just above wrist length, fingerless gloves that were like brown, just kind of like the Bounty Hunter Duster character model has. But I ended up, they didn't ship in time for the actual thing. Just a foresight. I hadn't really ordered too much stuff myself off of Amazon at this point. So, yeah, figured out shipping times and everything can't be as ideal as I'd like them to be, and I didn't want to pay extra for, like, 2-day shipping because I was just lazy and cheap.
$30 for that.
Don't be lazy and cheap, everyone. But I finally, I threw it together. I didn't have all the parts I'd want. I was just wearing sort of ordinary boots. They weren't like the boots on the armor. They had like big zippers running up the side, and just like regular tan cargo pants instead of just like flat tan pants. So I went in. I had the mustache, I had the hat, didn't have the gloves. I didn't have like a Pip-Boy or anything, or any sort of like nameplate or something to suggest who I was. So my friend and I were walking to the different vendors, the different booths, and there was a guy selling like defunct like World War II grenades and ammunition. It was pretty cool, and he just was like shirtless with ripped up cargo shorts and like two bandoliers going over him, and like
Jesus.
spiked hair. And as soon as I walked past him, he said, "Oh, yo, dude, I love the Firefly outfit, but you're doing it all wrong." And I wanted to turn around and just be like, "Fuck you!" Firefly. But of course, if I explained, "Oh yeah, it's this dude, it's this obscure YouTuber who reviews Fallout mods for like PC
Yeah.
Fallout
Cats.
gamers," you probably have never heard of him and just risk looking like just a fuck up. Then I told him, I was like, "Oh no, I'm actually just somebody from Fallout," and he's like, "Oh yeah, okay, that's cool." But his first
Like,
reaction
what the
was,
hell was Fallout?
yeah, his first reaction was, "Nice Firefly outfit. I dig the awesome beard, but you're doing it all wrong." So
Yeah.
that's what I got. There you go. And that's
Damn.
my cosplay story.
Wrecked. That's all I got to say about that.
Just go to some random person's booth.
Also, with the hot glue, I'm glad I don't do it anymore. I use contact cement now. It doesn't burn you, so, and it'll never come apart. So use contact cement.
That sounds
Just a
pretty
little tip.
cool. Golden advice, everyone. Mike, you got two other fan arts that you want to pick for us to look at?
Yeah, Mike.
We still have one from Dominique. One more.
Oh, we did.
Oh,
the
one at the-
shoot! I thought it was a picture from in-game.
Yeah. Nope.
Damn.
Yeah, so that at
granted,
first I was
yeah.
like, but I remembered it.
The picture's
Yeah,
a
I
little
have to
small on my
keep
Yeah,
screen, but
I made the Vertibird too, guys.
What?
Damn.
No, I'm
And you-
kidding.
She's
Our
not-
next podcast, people are gonna be like, "Dominique, how do you make your cosplay Vertibird fly?"
Yeah.
She's talking
Just threw it in the air and it was really good timing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys will believe me, but it's all EVA foam, all of it.
It is.
It's
It-
really
it-
light, so the wind that picks it up.
The propellers, the nuclear fission engine, all of it.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
The Gatling gun.
Gatling gun.
Each individual laser beam.
So, it's built off of football pads. So I didn't have to actually make a base to it. I cheat a lot in my cosplays. So it just to make sure it fit on me.
It just works.
It
just
works. It works, and no one can tell when it's done. So, yeah, the whole thing's EVA foam, everything top to bottom. The helmet was built off of a skateboarding helmet, and then built off of that. And the 10 mil in that picture is also a Nerf mod. I think
Super
it's a Nerf
sweet.
Maverick.
Yeah.
One, you know, the revolving one, the
Yeah.
big old fat revolver. I took
Army.
out the actual revolving part and filled that in with foam. So you can do some amazing things with foam, guys.
And Nerf guns.
Oh,
Foam is your
Nerf
friend.
Get Nerf
There's
guns and just mangle them.
Lots,
until
yeah,
they
and Nerf guns. I love Nerf guns.
They were the shit back in the day.
Beautiful. I'm not using Nerf guns, but I just found some really, I had to look too, because there's like almost no cheap lever action airsoft guns that you can find. But I found like a cheapy like lever action cap gun, and I'm gonna try to make by mashing together a little airsoft revolver I got and a little airsoft lever action rifle I'm getting to make a volcanic pistol. Like
Hey,
in Dust.
Nice.
That's
So-
what I'm
That
gonna
should be
use
sick.
my suit with.
My roommate just bought 1,000 Nerf bullets from China for $10.
Jesus Christ.
$10?
Yeah, because we inherited like a shit ton of them, so we'll just
He's
have
the
like
heir to me.
random wars, and we'll
Put
like
that in
bust
your
through
will?
each other's. Well, oh yeah, and yeah, so like
All of
we'll
my
bust
Nerf
through each
gun
other's
collection.
rooms at like 4 in the morning, and just we have like fully automatic ones that are like battery powered and shit,
God.
and so we'll
You
start
man
spraying-
children.
dude. Oh, it's fun. It's so fun.
That sounds fun.
It's
Do
been
you,
it's been a crazy around the archives household here lately. So,
question, is this the same kid who bought the Keyblade for however much money?
it's his twin brother.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
So I guess it's true what they say about twins. They do share the same brain.
Yeah.
I like it.
Same messed up brain. All right. So, yeah.
That's my stuff. I don't do a lot of sewing. I'm not good at it.
I
so.
literally just got my door busted in and got shot by one. What's up, Jim?
How you doing, Jim?
You got the gun
His
already?
name's not.
Me? I did.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
this one a while ago. I was gonna make a little post about it, but I'm gonna save working on this because I want to do this one really hardcore.
Shit, you know that,
and
right?
hopefully put like a lighting, little like
Real
LED
hardcore.
right around here.
Sounds
That's
good.
pretty good.
But that's a story for another day.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
All right, so we want to do like 2 pieces of art since we don't have much time.
Dominique took
Yep.
up all the time. All right.
It was a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Let's do the one that Laura sent in. He can introduce it.
All right. Let's take a peek. Fallout _ Madness. Thanks for sending this in, bud. It's a looks like it's along the lines of some power armor of some sort, and it's got a Gnu without his helmet on, and he's just chilling. He's looking pretty confident when he's walking along the waist. It seems it's pretty good. It looks like it's either
Fallout Shelter style.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's. Is it probably? It's probably.
In Fallout Shelter, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it looks like
The new
I'm
one
trying to
or
think.
something?
Do you think it's pencil or do you think it's like black?
That's
colored
pencil, I think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
probably. Yeah, but it looks pretty spot on. I like it. I like the shading as well. It's got the little like places where it goes into the armor with like the little rivets and things. He shaded that. That was really nice. So yeah, overall it's pretty beautiful.
Solid piece, Fallout Madness is the best.
Solid piece.
All
Solid piece, bro.
right, and then we can go down to the last one that I sent, and it's Joshua Graham.
Beautiful.
Oh,
That's pretty
yeah.
beautiful. Who is that
Well,
sent in from?
That's like the sale photo for for Honest Arts, where they just zoomed in on Joshua Graham's face.
Yeah.
Who
Now-
brought us this
Got
beautiful
some-
piece?
Got some real bloodshot eyes. He's been
It
doing.
does.
Aren't
He's either
alive.
been awake for a while. He's been doing some hot weed over there.
Colorado
Pockets.
for a little
Hot,
while.
hot pockets.
Armored
Hot,
Light.
hot
yes.
pockets. Yes, we don't condone weed on this show, people.
He didn't read the microwave instructions, and he took them out before they were properly ready, so he burnt his entire body as a result.
You got the hot pocket where like the outside is super hot, but the middle part's like freezing.
And now he wraps himself
In the hot pocket.
caretakingly in where the dwelling place of Hot Pockets, gas station bathroom toilet paper.
Nice
You know,
toilet paper.
that
That's
really
disgusting.
shitty kind that never really works well. It always seems like it's thinner than like I don't know, the thinnest material in the world.
It's like one ply minus like half of it, so
It's
it's like
meant sheerly-
half a ply.
Yes.
Yeah,
0.5 ply. Find it at your local gas station.
yeah. But I really like how there's the actual like contours of his face, and it shows like the tension in his eyes and everything, and his nose, and then also the like the ripping of the fabric kind of thing, where it's kind of like the split ends kind of thing on the fabric. That's really cool as well. I like that.
Yeah.
And
He's
just
got a
the
lot of
shade and
tension. It
everything.
looks like he could use a real good shoulder rub
Yeah,
to the face.
Or like
to the face. Should rub his face. Yeah, sounds
Who
good.
sent us this lovely thing?
Dear Wester 178.
Thank you, dear Wester. It's very beautiful.
Dear
I hope you-
Wester.
I hope you do it again because you're a really good artist. Oh God, man! I wish I had some
Alright, so that's
artistic
a
ability.
2 thumbs up. You
Sure.
guys probably can't see because you're watching this in the future, but 2 thumbs up is what I'm giving.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up and some pinky action. All right,
That'd be top strange.
all right.
Beautiful.
So
So
Yeah.
that's it. Time to wrap it up.
wrapping it up.
What's
So
that thing we say again? We say that thing like every time we finish. What is it again? I forget it. Something.
I don't know.
One jog of memory.
I think it's like it just works. I think that's what it is. It just works.
Does it though?
I think it does. It works pretty well.
I guess it does.
Shit.
Okay, so I cut where I probably shouldn't have cut because we didn't pay our dues. But first of all, just from all of us here at Radiation Kings, I'd like to thank you so much, Dominique, for gracing us with your presence and all.
Thank you, thank you,
Thank you.
No problem, guys.
It was a real experience.
And she as well, even though she's kind of not talking, and you guys have no idea what's going on. But
She's been a
Love
diligent
you.
worker,
that's behind the scenes.
and also shout out to Francesco for making it home safely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus any
that's
attacks
right.
from old crazy meth addicts.
Yes.
And in my book, that just works.
Yep.
It just works.
Yep, and it's
Maybe.
also the first week of class here at UT, so shit's a little crazy around Knoxville. So I am surprised I made it home all right. So
Nice.
Don't get knocked up in
Good job.
Knoxville, kids.
True
Oh
that.
boy.
don't
Or anywhere.
Bye-bye.
watch out for that.
Yeah, if you're a kid, you
neighborhood
probably
shrew.
should not worry about that. Don't consider it.
Yeah.
This
Don't do that.
Life
don't-
lessons
don't.
from Radiation Kings. They just work.
Yeah, just do that. It just works.